Today, my case study topic is nanotechnology, legal and ethical issues. Nanotechnology is a very vast field which includes a range of technologies at the nanoscale, such as pharmaceuticals, biotechnology, genomics, neuroscience, robotics, and information technologies. Nanotechnology is the latest technological innovation in global debates on risk regulation and international cooperation. Regulatory bodies have started dealing with the potential risk posed by nanoparticles. Since 2004, the UE have started dealing with the potential risks, have been developing a regulatory policy to tighten control and to improve regulatory adequacy and knowledge of nanotechnology risks. Currently, specific provisions on nanomaterials have been introduced for biocides, cosmetics, food additives, food labeling and materials in contact with the foodstuff. In the case study, nanotechnology is an area which has been subject to dynamic development in recent years. Individual countries are increasing spending on research. And development in this field. The solutions offered by nanotechnology are used in such areas of life as, among others, medicine, electronics, energetics, food industry, information technology, astronautics, communication. Nanotechnology is defined as a dual-use technology due to the fact that it brings with it both the opportunities for progress and the development of mankind, but also may pose a serious threat to the health and the life of humans and the environment. It is a very young field, and the impact of nanomaterials on human bodies and the environment, especially in the long term, it is not always known. Currently, the largest risk associated with nanotechnology is connected to the lack of control over it. There are no technical means to monitor, for example, the environment for the presence and impact of nanoparticles and nanomaterials. This is still no adequate legislation, even though since 2004 the European Union has introduced provisions relating to nanotechnology. Nanotechnology is an area which has been subject to dynamic development in recent years. The aim of European Union legislation is to provide public access to innovative applications. Legal regulation in the field of nanotechnology. Nanosciences and nanotechnologies have been present in the strategic documents of the European Union. The European Communication, Nanosciences and Nanotechnology. The action plan for is the second implementation report in the year 2007 to 2009. It was found that nanotechnology offers significant potential to improve the quality of life and the competitiveness of industry in Europe. Its development and the use should not be delayed. Therefore, the European Commission, starting from 2008, has been reviewing the existing regulations concerning the use of nanomaterials and has indicated the actions that got to be taken in the future. The European Commission, in the second regulatory review dedicated to nanomaterials, emphasizes the need to improve law in order to measure the safe use of nanomaterials. Both have important programs on environmental health and safety research, and they have published in-depth reviews of their regulation to assess individual limits when dealing with nanotechnology. Even though no specific laws have been set up, the adoption of a precautionary approach principle when dealing with nanotechnology application is envisaged in both Due to the lack of full knowledge of the risk posed by nanomaterials, it should be covered by multi-faceted and diverse legislation. The new provisions must be constructed on the basis of the precautionary principle and the principle of producer responsibility in order to ensure safe production. The precautionary principle enables quick reaction in the face of possible risks to the health of humans, animals, or plants, or for the protection of the environment. According to the Commission, the precautionary principle can be relied on if the phenomenon, product, or activity pose a potential security risk identified within the framework of scientific and objective evaluation. In view of the current knowledge, nanomaterials resemble natural substances in the respect that some may be toxic while others may not. The possible risk is related to specific nanomaterials and specific application. Therefore, in the case of nanomaterials, there is a need of risk assessment that should be carried out on case by case basis with the use of relevant information.